Hello everyone, it is Amanda Bach from Bachstar Stamping. Just hopping on to show you a video of a card I designed, and it's so cute and I loves it. But first I wanted to show you Hot Dog. It's a new set from the upcoming January to June catalog, which will go live January 5th. I just got this. I haven't really created with it yet, and I'm so excited. So I will be hopefully doing some projects with that soon. I love dogs, so I had to get this set. So cute. Next, I wanted to show you the Sweet Strawberry set. It comes with a punch, so that'll be fun. And what's cool about this set is it coordinates with an item in the Sale-a-Bration catalog called Berry Blessings. So here we have raspberries and blueberries, and we have strawberries. This can also be punched out with the small bloom punch, which is in the annual catalog. And this also comes with paper with some beautiful DSP in the Sale-a-Bration catalog. Let me just grab it here and show you some beautiful designs. I can't wait to get started creating with this paper. It is in the Sale-a-Bration catalog, and you can get it with a $100 purchase. You get the stamp set and this beautiful paper, these beautiful images. I love Pacific Point, so this is my favorite page of the entire pack of paper. I love Pacific Point so much. So, in fact, I am currently out of it because I used it all, and I will be ordering more. So some beautiful imagery. The back sides are more patterns. More strawberries, some seeds. So this would be perfect to use the punch for, to cut out a perfect little strawberry. I've not used it yet. I will. Just got this the other day. And then this one has leaves on it. So this DSP comes with the Berry Blessings in the Sale-a-Bration catalog, which I cannot open and show you yet, but I will when I can. All right, so this one is in the new January to June catalog. Okay, some other Sale-a-Bration items that I literally just got, so I haven't even had time to play with yet. Well, I had the Darling Donkeys before. It's a cute one. I've only played with it once. This one, I haven't even opened it yet. Approaching Perfection. It's a birthday set. This one, Heal Your Heart, some beautiful fonts. Great for thank yous and sympathies. Those are all $50 Sale-a-Bration items. This is another $100 Sale-a-Bration item, and it looks smaller. It is shown at 65%. If you open it, it's actually much larger than it appears. So you have the line images, and then you have, these are the fillers. So it's two-step stamping. Of course, you could color these too with your blends or whatever you wanted to use. So I haven't exactly played with these yet, and I'm so excited. I will very, very soon. But tonight I want to show you another Sale-a-Bration item that you can get, the So Ombre paper. So ombre means the varying colors going from light to dark, or I guess technically dark to light. So it comes in 4 colors. This is the Blackberry Bliss, one of my personal favorites. And then you flip it over and it's Granny Apple Green. And then Bermuda Bay, another one of my favorite colors. And you flip it over and it's Rococo Rose, which is just fun to say. So what I did is I used an old technique called the Starburst, and I made some cards using the ombre paper and the Ornate Thanks stamp set, which is in the annual catalog. I use this big thank you, and then from the bottom of my heart. So, and on the inside, I like to add something. I don't like it to just be plain. So I used a 1/2-inch strip here, and I put 2 little bits in the corners as well. And the reason I did that is because I got some ink up here. Covered that one up real well. So that's the Rococo Rose. And the Blackberry Bliss, I did something a little different. I had it open from this side. And the Granny Apple Green. So I thought I would show you how I did this using the Bermuda Bay one. All right, so let me get all my stuff. First of all, we're going to start with the basic card base that we always use, 8.5 by 11, cut in half and scored in half. And you can do that either way, long way or horizontally or vertically. As the Blackberry Bliss one, I did differently as well. So I'm going to use my bone folder, press that down. All right, and the card will go this way. This will be my inside. I went ahead and stamped everything just to save some time. And notice I didn't bother to, cut, measure this exactly because I'm just going to cut it off. So I'm going to get put this out of the way because that's really the last thing I need right now. I'm going to go ahead and use my Tombow liquid glue. I'm going to start down here with some. I'm not going to go all the way to the end because I know I'm going to cut that off. Press it down. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over and look from the back side and make sure I have it lined up perfectly. Then I'm going to press down. Then I'm going to get my scissors that I use for sticky things and go ahead and cut that off. All right, so there is my middle done. Normally don't start with the middle, but I thought, hey, why not? So that is done. Now, if you do not have a silicone craft sheet, you need to get one, especially for this technique. So what I did is I took my Ombre paper and I cut it into 2-inch strips. And then I used my paper trimmer and I cut it into just diagonally on each of the 2-inch strips. So, yeah. Okay. The layer I'm going to glue it to is 5 1/4 by 4. And I always like to do a dry run first. So I'm going to do that, and then another one like this. I'm not going to worry too much about that yet. Okay, ish. Not going to worry about those yet, because what I'm going to end up doing is using this, and I will put them there, so no worries there. Okay, I'm going to start with the middle one, so I kind of move those over a little bit. All right, the cool thing about this silicone craft sheet is that liquid glue, tape, all kinds of things, anything sticky doesn't stick to it. It rubs right off, and I'll show you that at the end. Okay, so we're going to put it kind of like that-ish. All right, next piece. And, you can make these strips smaller if you want, so you can have more of them. I kind of just use the 2-inch strips just to make it a little better. And the trick is just make sure that this does not go below, and then you can slide it over. And once you've got it set, give it a good press. Next piece. And you don't want to do too much glue because this paper is pretty thin, so you don't want to get it real thick on there. Okay, there we go. So again, I'm going to press over here. I'm not going to press on here just so it doesn't get on my background paper. I'll show you what the back looks like. So far, looks like that. I probably didn't need to put so much glue up here, but that's okay. But it's on my craft sheet, and I will show you all about that in a second when I'm all done. So again, the back of this is Rococo Rose. It is one of our in colors for, let's see here, 2019 to 2021. So it will be going away in June. Rococo Rose. I just like saying that. It's a lot of fun. Gotta have fun while you're crafting. Anytime I can roll an R, it's fun. Rococo Rose. But Bermuda Bay is seriously one of my favorite colors. Okay, so I have a little bit here, and I am not too worried. I'm going to take my sticky scissors, as I like to call them. I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to cut this bottom part off. And then I'm going to do the same over here. And it's okay if it's not perfect yet. All right, so now I'm going to actually put my glue on here. I'm going to put a little bit, and then I'm just kind of smearing it around. going to just put this here. And don't worry that it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom because that part's going to be covered up. So don't worry that that is showing. It will not show in our final project. Okay, we'll put that there. Looks terrible, doesn't it? Yes, it does, but not for long. Okay, so the back of this looks like that. And I'm going to take my sticky scissors and I am going to trim around those. But I want to show you this because I see a lot of people use this, but they don't show you how to get the glue off of here. So I've got some glue on the outside and you just take it, you take your finger and you just rub it off and it goes away. And then I put it over my trash can, which is right over here to my left. And I just kind of shake it and wipe it off and voila. Okay, it's ready for the next one. All right, so next, actually I'm going to need that one more time because here's what I like to do. I take my sticky scissors and I cut along the back like this. I get to a certain point and it sticks to my scissors. So I do this and then I just start stacking them, my end bits like that. If I wanted to do the corners of the inside, like I did with the Rococo Rose one, I would take some of these bits and use that in the corners, just to make it, you know, give it a little more color on the inside, make it a little interesting on the inside. My scissors are very sticky and I should probably clean them. Okay, it also helps if you let the glue dry all the way, but we're doing a video. Also, some people have used their trimmers to do this, which you can, but it will probably get glue on your blade, so I don't recommend it. Some people use their, like a guillotine trimmer, that also works. But again, you're going to get glue on your blade, so I just use scissors. It takes a little bit longer, but it's okay. All right, almost done here with our So Ombre paper, which when I saw, I did a little squeal because I love the colors. Of the 4 colors, the Rococo Rose is probably my least favorite, but I still like it. So, all right, and you're left with this, and it's so pretty, and I love it. So on the front, I cut a strip of Bermuda Bay, which is, I'm going to use my handy dandy thing down here, 5 1/4 by 7/8, and I'm going to put that there. And then I have a 5, oh, I didn't write it down, 5 1/8 by 3/4, and I went ahead and used my Ornate Thanks, and I'm going to put that on there, just like that, just to, you know. I thought I'll put something up here, but I just haven't yet. Also, you could add some gems or some sequins or some rhinestones or whatever embellishments you want. I thought I would just keep these 4 simple and plain. So I might gift these. Might make a pretty little box and give them away. And I don't know to who. Also, without gems and embellishments, it's a lot easier to mail. You don't have to worry about it getting caught in the machines at the post office. Okay. So now I always like to flip it over and look along my back side and make sure that it is straight. And then once it is, then I press down. All right, we're going to mat that on my standard mat layer, which is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I like the 1/8, which leaves a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around. Some people do quarters, and every once in a while I do, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just like the look of this. So I'm going to put it on my card base now. I do like the liquid glue because it gives you wiggle room. All righty. So pretty. Simple, easy to do. You do not have to have a lot of supplies to do this. And there's my card front. And I will just go ahead and pop the middle in, which we already did. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, which I think is very important. I am a big believer in giving thank you cards. I try to never forget, although I know I have. I really try to give a thank you card when somebody gives me something or does something really nice for me, or even something nice for someone else that I know, just to, you know, tell them thank you, that their act of kindness is appreciated and noticed. All right, and then you have plenty of room here to write. So that is the Bermuda Bay one, the Granny Apple Green, Blackberry Bliss, which I opened this way, just to keep it spicy. And then the Rococo Rose, which is just fun to say. All right, probably need to burnish that just a little bit better. All right, so thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, my email is boxstarstamping@gmail.com. Please check out my YouTube channel. Make sure you like it and subscribe. Also check out my Facebook page, which is Boxstar Stamping. And go ahead and like me there too. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.